Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back to Conversations with Karina. So today we have another Pick a Crystal card, which I tend to like to do the Pick a Crystal card. It's actually really fun. And today the crystals wanted to actually come in as just a color. So obviously today they wanted to be blue. They wanted me to dress in blue. I've got a blue topaz on, or light blue topaz. I've got my angelite, my aquamarine, and a couple pieces of blue calcite. This is just a nice piece of blue calcite, and this was a um, Lumerian aquatine blue calcite, which I love because it looks like a frozen iceberg, like blue water frozen in time, and it's Lumerian. So for me, this is really cool and powerful. So everything that came through today wanted to be blue. And so they want me to represent the color blue. So before we do that, let's get started with our divine prayer. Divine light, surround me now. Shield my mind, heart, and spirit from all harm, doubt, and negativity. Guard my intuitive gifts and the visions I receive, keeping them clear, pure, and truthful. May only supportive energies from the highest vibrations flow through me and guide my understanding. Protect my insights from distortion, fear, ego, or unwanted interferences. As I hold my crystals, they anchor me in peace and strength, grounded in the highest vibrations of love and wisdom, all the way down to the core of Mother Earth. Thank you, Source, for the shield of divine protection that surrounds me always, allowing me to share my intuitive truth with courage and compassion. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's get started. So let me give you the spiritual meaning of the color blue. The color blue is deeply connected to calmness, communication, and intuition. Blue represents peace and tranquility. It often brings in a sense of serenity to the mind and body. It's associated with the throat chakra, which pretty much governs self expressions and truthful communications. Spiritually, blue encourages clarity of thought, honesty, and the ability to listen to one's inner voice. It's a color that promotes trust, wisdom, and a deep connection to the spiritual realm, helping all individuals align with higher consciousness and spiritual guidance. So, using blue, wearing blue, using blue crystals, meditating with it, it just enhances the energy of emotional healing and reducing stress, fostering spiritual growth. So, I believe that's why Spirit wanted me to focus on the color blue today. It's everything that encompasses these crystals: angelite, aquamarine, and blue calcite. And there's wonderful crystals out there in all colors. Blue happens to be to me, one of the most beautiful calming crystals, just because it takes me to the sky, to the ocean. It just has that ability to calm. So we're focusing more on the color today and what the message of blue wants to bring through. So now it's up to you. You can you can form a question or just listen to what Spirit wants to say about blue. However you want to do it, okay? You can take one, you can take the message from each pile, or you can listen to all of them. I feel kind of like it's all of them today. So to me, it feels more Spirit wants to just give us a message of blue. So I think that would be the way I interpret their message for me, what they want me to do. You decide how you want it and receive the messages. Okay. So I did pick three decks, and it's funny, they all resemble blue. So we're going to start with this one. And this, I love this deck as well. I think this was actually my very first Oracle deck. I think it really was. Of course, energy. That is my thing. Energy Oracle cards. I love this deck. So I've probably had this, gosh, don't even really want to say how long. I don't really know. Okay, so we're going to give it a quick shuffle. And we're going to just let Spirit tell me how many cards. How's that go? Sometimes they want one, sometimes they want two. Let's see. You want me to put this back on there for a minute? Okay. All right. So I'm feeling like they want me to pick the top one. One more? No, just look at the bottom. Usually when I don't get it, it doesn't come. Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got here. And we're always going to go with the bottom one, as you know, with me. I go with the bottom one as well. Okay, so 53, we've got, what does the color blue? Oh, oh, Karina, it's 53. Why are you not finding it? It's a number, goes in sequence. All right. Magician in the mirror. We've got magician in the mirror. And Spirit's really saying too, this is blue. They're pointing out the blue. Magician in the mirror. So let's see what magician in the mirror has to say. Knowing and using your true power. This card represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. In his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This is the blue message. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. The water is the energy of yin and the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically formed. When you receive the magician, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. Seems right. You are the alchemist of your life. And just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is a true, or this is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your density, direct your destiny, and the mists of the future will clear into brilliant reality. That's a beautiful blue message. And I love the first one that blue comes out in the card. Makes me feel like, okay, I did get the message from Spirit. It's blue today. Not everything will be, but it's a good start. Okay, now we've got, and I'm getting itchy. When I get itchy here, here, and here, Spirit's trying to, it's talking. Okay, we have appreciation. Appreciation, something we can all do. So, appreciation is choosing gratitude. This card shows a woman holding a single rose. She enjoys the scent and beauty of the single blossom. Yet around and behind her are bramble bushes. She could be focusing on these, worried that she might get caught up in their prickly branches of difficulty. Instead, she's pausing to experience the blessing of the single flower. The sun is breaking through the clouds, shining on her choice and on the teeny buds waiting to open up. This card is telling you that you have much to be grateful for. And like the flowering bush behind the woman on the card, there is more to come that you can't yet see. Congratulate yourself for every moment that you choose appreciation. This decision shifts your consciousness from lack to value, and it's guaranteed to bring more worth and richness into your life. That's beautiful. Appreciation. And I know this is I think this has been a challenge for people because there's been so many hardships in life lately that sometimes it is challenging to look through the hardships to find the blessings. And obviously Spirit's asking us to do that today. So the next one, I think everybody can kind of relate to this lately too. Anxiety. There's even been a good song about it lately. Anxiety. So let's see what the color blue wants to tell us about anxiety. Oh, that makes sense because blue is very calming and it wants to put us at ease. So it would make sense that anxiety came. Let's see what it says. The woman on this card is filled with anxiety, worrying about something that causes her a great deal of discomfort. Receiving this card may indicate that you're experiencing a time of increasing stress. Perhaps even a situation that you find yourself brooding about much of the time. However, if you'll notice the scene outside the window, the storm is distant and perhaps even moving away. Whatever is going on, this card is telling you to release the worry and let yourself relax. Brooding and fretting will never solve things. So trust in yourself and your process. When you live with a relaxed heart and mind, you're far more likely to receive the solutions that work. And have you noticed how the cards started shaking in my hand? You're far more likely to receive the solutions that you seek. Blue, the color blue, that is calming and reduces stress, is telling us that. Makes perfect sense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That was a good message from Blue. All right, which one do we want to go to next? We're going to go actually right here in the middle under my aquamarine. And this deck is actually, wasn't expecting this one to come out because a lot of times you use this for individual readings, Spirit Animal Oracle, which I tend to like to hear what any spirit animal has to say. It doesn't have to be mine. So let's see what Blue wants to tell us through a spirit animal. So, what would the color blue? I love that the dragonfly spirit transformation. And these cards have a beautiful hint of blue to them, even though there's no blue on the box. It's funny. So, what does blue want to tell us through spirit animal? What does blue want to tell us through spirit animal? No, we have a little doggy. And I'm only going to choose one, it's telling me. Just get one message from a spirit animal. May choose yours, we just may choose a random one. It's okay, take the message because it's telling everybody the message today. It's funny, I just feel like I want to keep shuffling. Like I feel like there's a lot of animals that want to speak through this deck, but I get, we're only going to get one. But Spirit's going, yeah, you're only choosing one. Okay. I usually don't do that. It's really being funny how I picked this. All right, here we go. Let's see what spirit animal came through. I love it. Something that would be in the blue water. A seahorse. I love that. Seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Watch and wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's read about the seahorse spirit. Something that would be in the clear blue water. Maybe not even clear. All right, seahorse spirit, watch and wait. Hovering gracefully, the seahorse observes with the perspective of one who is not engulfed by the drama, remaining at a distance from all the turbulence. Fostering in calm from blue. Seahorse spirit appears at this time to remind you of the need to be neutral and gain perspective. Your messages from Seahorse Spirit is not my circus, not my monkeys. That's great. Not my circus, not my monkeys. Spirit wants you to know that even if you are tempted to jump into the fray and try to fix things, the best way to serve yourself and others right now is to remain calm and simply watch and see. Another message here is that whatever your query, Seahorse Spirit asks that you step back from it. Be willing to explore things from different angles rather than a single one, and just observe what is possible. From the perspective of the position of the neutral observer, you will discover a myriad of opportunities and a deeper understanding of what you seek and why. And you will know beauty, truth, love, and wisdom. And it's funny, this one has a protection message. It's protection You okay, Tobes? Protection message. Are you holding on to judgment? Sure that your perspective is the only correct way to look at things? There are as many perspectives as there are creatures in the sea. And when seahorse spirit appears, you are reminded to detach from the experience so you can view it from more than one angle. Pay attention to your hidden beliefs and how they affect the way you think and feel and act. Are you being fair to all involved? Do you need to take a step back? Perhaps the drama you've been drawn into is your own. Whatever the actions of others, your challenge is to be non-reactive and not take their words or behaviors personally. Their turbulence may have little to do with you, so remain neutral until you know more. Your perspective may be quite different in time. Wow. I love that message from Seahorse for Blue, from Blue, the color blue. I mean, they're really promoting calm, peace, tranquility. And I mean, how much of that message do we you heard me say all the time? Don't absorb, observe. Observe, don't absorb. It just when you can be in that neutral space and look at things from that place, it helps. I'm just feeling this wave of calm. I hope you are too. I hope this brings you peace because it really does feel very calming and peaceful. Thank you, Seahorse. That was beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. So this deck, through the eyes of the soul, through the eyes of the soul, through the eyes of the soul. I love this one too. Thank you. Through the eyes of the soul. All right, well, what does the color blue want to say today through the eyes of the soul oracle deck? What does the color blue want to say today from the eyes of the oracle? Through the eyes of the soul, I'm sorry. What does blue want to tell us today from the eyes, through the eyes of the soul? Does blue want to tell us today through the eyes of the soul? What does blue want to tell us through the eyes of the soul? Okay, last one. This is a beautiful blue color too. Oh, how did that happen? That one went, that's not, that one went upside down. I'm gonna look at it just because it did, but it's telling me, no, it wants me to pick another one too. At the top and the middle. I get a little distracted when I see hikers up on the mountain. Okay, I don't know if it has reversed, but honestly, okay, I don't even really need to, I'm gonna look up the meaning, but I obviously this card. I didn't even realize it because it was upside down. It was facing you guys. But look, of course, it wanted to pop out. It's a blue ocean with the blue, um, looks like an almost like an iceberg. Let's see what it says. And it's funny, Spirit is telling me, all right, that's interesting. There's a little longer definitions here, but it's not about that today. It's about the short definition. Interesting. I've never been told not to read the whole thing. So I'm going to do what Spirit tells me to do. And they're saying there's more meaning in the short definitions for these. Okay, I get it. Don't cloud your judgment with doubt, belief. The secret of divine creation is within you. The goddess is waiting to help you manifest your dreams. I like that from Blue. I love that from Blue. Okay. And I kind of see why it is a little story, but I understand. Spirit's making me understand. Okay. They really want the definition out there. So this next one is purify your surroundings. Purify your surroundings. Raise the vibration of your immediate environment so you can live in a sacred space. Raise the vibration of your immediate environment so you can live in a sacred space. I understand why it just wants to give the little gists of it because that's what Blue wants you to know. It's Blue speaking through. It's not the story of the card. And they're in blue too. Okay. Defend what is dear to you. Defend what is dear to you. Adhere to your principles. Don't allow a corrupt society or person to influence you. Don't let a corrupt society or person influence you. And I mean, look, she's in blue too. I mean, really? Do you think Blue wanted to come through today? Wow. I think Blue has spoken today. I really do. It's like these, love it. All blue. The seahorse. Oh, they're going, last one on the deck. It's funny, I usually don't forget that, but you're not going to let me forget it. Okay. I love it too. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Seek the wisdom of your shamanic guides. Consult an intermediary. Ask for guidance from one in the etheric realms or talk to a shaman who you trust. I have a shamanic guide. I have a guide who's a shaman. He was a grandfather. And I have a story about that, which I'll tell you in a future video. But I feel like I might be gonna get a message here. So let me just take a minute. I'm starting to hear shamanic drumming, and actually I I listen to that a lot. I've said that before, but I'm starting to hear it, and I can see him and I traveling the earth. Grandfather Starseeker, is there any messages today, please, about blue? He's also showing me a piece of blue turquoise, which is very spiritual. Has to do with the third eye crown or crown, very. Actually, he's really just offering gifts of blue. And he wants you to take the calm and peace into your daily life. Interesting. As we travel the earth, and this has happened to me before, I've seen myself like walk really big walking, and the footsteps create a vibration. And he really wants to focus on the vibration of blue, what it can do for you. It's just very spiritual, he's saying. So for people that associate with color, I don't even know how to describe what I'm like. I mean, he's showing me a partial ceremony, but they're honoring turquoise because of its high spiritual connection. But he's taking it back to the color blue for us today. So I'm going to just take the message of whatever you can do to bring blue, the color blue into your life, the blue that soothes you, whether it's baby blue, the color sky, a turquoise blue. He's saying that any blue item, whether it's clothing, jewelry, a crystal, a cup that you drink out of, he's showing me a cup that you drink out of being blue. And when you drink out of it, you in accept and receive the color blue. I'm getting, he's saying that in this world, we have focused on the wrong things. Man, society, humanity. And we've gone away from natural modalities using sound frequencies. Because he's showing me the drums. I can hear them, the beat, the heartbeat of Mother Earth. So he's saying that it's time. We're at a place in humanity where natural modalities are going to be survival in good the way they should be. Obviously, medicine is needed, but he's like showing me it's gone off the rails. And we're coming to a point in humanity where we're coming back to nature. things that we use from Mother Earth that were here for us to survive. So he's just offering a gift of turquoise to everyone. He's beautiful, and he's with me on my journey. But he's saying that you have your own guides, and they may not all be shamanic guides, but he is saying that when you call in spirit, you can call in different kinds of spirit to yourself. So call in a shamanic guide. And maybe they're not yours, but they might come and help you, or there might be, that's weird. He's saying there's some that aren't assigned to anybody. We can go wherever we need to go. And I find that when he comes in when I'm in energy sessions a lot, he's kind of my messenger that way. He'll jump in, and if I ask him to go to a certain area or a person, he will. He'll do that for me because I'm helping that person. We're working together. And so he helps me with that. So he's telling me to tell you all, just even if you don't have a shamanic guide or you don't even know, you don't know your guide, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You still call in who and what you need, just kind of like you would call in the angels. They might not be all assigned to you, but you still call in the angels when we need them. So he's saying it's the same thing. He's once again giving me, actually, he's giving me he's putting um, not a crown, what do you call this? A floral wreath, but it's turquoise. It's not really, it's turquoise flowers. Oh, stand in the power of blue. It's not just for me, it's for everyone. Stand in your power of blue. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much for those messages today. And I think that is, do I have all the messages that you want me to say? I believe so. I believe so. I'm 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 just being handed the final wrap up. Wow. Well, I mean, that was really interesting today. I love how sometimes Spirit says, no, you're going to do just you're just going to focus on the color. And that's really what wanted to come through today, isn't it? I think that we did get our messages from blue, the color blue. So I hope that some of those messages resonated with you. I hope all of them did, because it really is a time that we do need to focus on peace and calm and serenity and things in our own life. And like I said, not pay attention to drama, other people's society. When we focus on ourselves and take care of ourselves and listen to what Spirit wants us to do, we add we add that forward motion to the collective. All right. Thank you for being here, everyone. That was really fun today. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoyed it all. And we'll talk to you soon, okay? Much love, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.